Right now, the Patriots are losing crucial years off a cost control contract from a quarterback.
Yeah.
And I know our listeners and our viewers on Foxborough Rush know damn well what that term means
Yep.
now.
Yep.
Because I drop it every episode.
Yep.
But it's when you have a rookie scale contract and the quarterback is cheap, relatively cheap right now, and you can fill out the rest of the roster. Look, Drake May's rookie season, the Patriots were going to be bad no matter what. But it's year 2, year 3, especially year 3 when he'd make that jump.
Yep.
And that's right before you're going to have to look at him and say, all right, let's start talking extensions. He's going to get 60, 65 million a year. But you look at quarterbacks from the past, right? Look at what Jared Goff did. Drafted 2016 with 4-12 with Jeff Fisher. Jeff Fisher fired. In comes Sean McVay. They go wild card, then Super Bowl appearance. Look at Joe Burrow, injured, Super Bowl appearance, AFC Championship game. Those are his first 3 years. Jalen Hurts, first 2 years as a starter, wild card, Super Bowl appearance. Lamar, wild card, division. He's been a pumpkin, but you see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy, NFC Championship game to Super Bowl appearance. Guess what? He's about to get paid.
Yep.
But why I'm pointing this out on why it's bad you got Jerod Mayo wrong from the jump is because now that's a year lost, and then year 2 will be him learning a new system if you move on. Year 2 would be you having to bid with the Eagles and the Cowboys, who are more sexy jobs to land. And look, the Ben Johnsons and the Bobby Slowicks are out there. Ben Johnson wanted $15 million a year.
Yeah.
No one was going to pay him that.
Right.
Dave Canales, who's a quarterback whisperer, saved Geno Smith and Baker Mayfield's career, got those guys paid, got those teams into the playoffs. As a QB coach in OC, he's building something in Carolina. You could have been giving him $3 million a year. From a business standpoint and from a quarterback standpoint, it made sense to look outside. And you know where it is. From the jump, what I said too. I only didn't like the Jerod Mayo hire because you didn't actually explore the best options out there.
Yeah.
You didn't talk to Mike Vrabel.
No.
You didn't talk to Dave Canales.
You didn't even
the
talk to him.
The same thing with your GM. You went lazy, you went simple, and you went Robert Kraft trying to make everything to sunshine and rainbows.
That's right.
So I think the worst is being wrong about Jerod Mayo from the jump. Because you bring in someone new, and you know what I say too, Trav. You bring in a new OC, a new head coach. Takes an offseason to get the old guys out of the way.
Sure it does.
And that's on your GM. And now as you go through it, Josh McDaniels,
Yep.
Matt Patricia,
Yep.
Bill O'Brien, Alex Van Pelt, you could have a 5th different offensive coordinator and play caller in 5 years.
Bro, I think that's so well said, and I appreciate your recent examples. One that came to my mind of quarterbacks on rookie contracts and being able to fill out the roster, and then once the quarterback got paid, you're not the same. Russell Wilson in Seattle, bro. No one talks about that. Do you remember?
4th round pick?
Russell Wilson, yes. Russell Wilson was getting paid nothing, like minimum wage for quarterbacks in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
A minimum wage equivalent.
Yep.
And they had the Legion of Boom. And they should have had 2 rings. Thank you for not running beast mode.
I'm grateful that they don't.
But still, right?
Yeah.
They win one, they're in another. And then Russell Wilson gets paid. Legion of Boom goes bye-bye. And it was like, let Russ cook for a couple years, and he was putting up numbers, but they weren't winning anything, right? And then we know the rest of the story. So you make a great point about sort of having a window now. Now, certainly the Patriots are not anywhere near a championship window, but to your point of filling out a roster.
First 3, 4, 5 years.
Right now is the time. That's well said.
Russell Wilson's 2nd year in the league.
Yeah.
They won the Super Bowl. 3rd year in the league. They appeared in the Super Bowl. So there's both sides, but I think we're going to look back and say the worst thing is they hired him from the jump.
Yeah.
And as Connor brings up Mike Vrabel, right? Like, everyone's talking about that name. The best options in Cleveland, you could have had him last year.
I like him.
This year, when jobs open up,
Yeah.
Philly,
Yep.
Dallas,
Yep.
New England,
Yep.
he's not going to want to come to New England.
He'll be higher on the pecking order in terms of hires than he was last year as well.
And
like those teams are going to want Vrabel.
And it's been dysfunction.
Yeah.
And these coaches pay attention to that.
Yeah.
And the ones that can have options, that have leverage, like a Ben Johnson, like a Bobby Slowick, like a Mike Vrabel, they're going to go to the best opportunity. They're not going to take just any head coaching job. They're going to go to the best opportunity. And New England's not the best opportunity.
Yeah.
They still are in a good spot. Top 3 quarterback, rookie scale contract.
Oh, yeah.
You have a top 3 pick.
Mad
lot of cap
money,
space.
mad money to burn.
Man, it's going to be tough, though.
Stefanski. I'm telling you, Stefanski, you watch.
Who
Because
gave
he's
you
not
that?
going to have
Who-
you did.
Okay.
But he's not going to have a lot of
Oh, wait,
options.
hold on, before I let you go too. By the way,
Yeah.
I gotta fact check you.
All right.
Talking to Connor, you said I picked the Jets, you picked the Steelers. You picked the Jets.
No, that's what I said.
You
Maybe
said
I
the reverse.
misspoke.
We'll roll the tape.
I meant to give you props.
My
you
bad.
picked that one.
My
But
bad.
you didn't pick a blowout.
No.
You
Did
know?
not see that coming.
Yeah.